I'm Grizzly Greg. Hit that thumbs up button. Drop a comment. Always smash that subscribe button. Thank you to my sponsor, Pandemic Performance. Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, and pandemicperformance.com for all your performance needs. Enjoy the video. Alright, back with another garage vlog. Today, just going to do a quick video on how to install the EHS tuner on my 2012 Grizzly 700. I ran an HMF for like 7-8 years, and this thing started acting funny. Not acting the way it should with the way the lights light up and everything. Now, since it's been on there for 7-8 years, and I should say that it's been underwater more times than I can count, it is time for a new one. And I won't lie to you guys, it does appear to be the exact same thing as the EHS. Even down to the small little details on the back, the front, the way these things right here come out, the color of wires. Interesting. And they have the same exact options as far as settings. So it's just, the plugs are even the same. So, are they the same? I have no idea. EHS claims on their website that they're all made in-house at EHS. If I read that correctly, but either way, I don't care. I bought an EHS for my 2022 Grizzly, and that seemed to wake it up quite a bit after I slipped the whiskey bent tip on. But it's very simple. I mount mine right here on my 2012s. On the 2022s, they're underneath the center console cover. But right here, I can play with the settings real easy. And then I run it down with all the other hydraulic cables, switch wires, throttle, all that stuff. And just run it down, and I run it down right there. I'll kind of go around the corner here. It comes out right here. I'm not sure how you can see that. And I run underneath the cylinder head breather, and I usually zip tie it right here. And then here's your injector. Excuse me, I'm pointing at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the camera. Here's your injector. You unplug that injector, and then you plug this black plug into the injector, and then this gray plug, which is the same as that injector plug right here, goes onto that. And then when you turn your key on, you can make the settings. There's also a ground wire right here. That's literally just going to go right here on my negative terminal of the battery. Tuck the rest of this wire back underneath there, and golden. That, like, literally it takes longer to get the plastic off than it does to install a fuel programmer. So, and then you just kind of mess with the settings. In my experience, most of the time I will get a stutter or I get a delayed response or a stutter, usually from like an idle to a mid throttle. Right when you snap the throttle, it'll give it a quick stutter. I kind of had that with the Blue Grizzly when I first put that on, and I had it with the 2022 Grizzly pretty bad, to where if you're a quarter throttle under a load, just kind of quarter throttling it through a mud hole, kind of shifting your weight back and forth, and it was under a load and you let go of the throttle quick, it would die on me. That has went away after I messed with the green setting. You just gotta mess around with it sometimes, so it's not as simple as plug it in and it's gonna work amazing right away. Sometimes you gotta play with the settings. But so yeah. And then this is the exhaust pipe. Obviously, keep wires away from the heat source. So all this, you gotta make sure you zip tie up out of the way so it doesn't touch your exhaust. And that is honestly it. So you reach in here, boom, there's the plug. I don't know if I can set the camera down in order to show you this, but this 6 days in my pocket. There you go. You find the little lockeroo. Make sure you plug it in correctly. Boom. Right here, you reach your hand back under there, get it on the injector, wait for the snap, just like that. Plugged in. I did it with one hand. So Then you take these wires, make sure they're zip tied up out of the way. Usually you stick a zip tie through there's a lot of harnesses right back in here. Usually kind of zip tie them all the way back out there, and then you stick one up here. And then put the ground wire on and you're done. It's that simple. So yeah, thanks for watching. I just was nervous. Like I said, the HMF optimizer, it seemed to be not, the wires seemed, or the lights seemed to not be working quite right like it did when it was first new, and it just started happening towards the end of the year here. So figured I'd just swap it out, get a fresh programmer in there. You know, there's somebody that might comment on this video saying that, what are you doing that for? That's a waste of $240. It either works or it doesn't. Well, I understand that. I just don't want something catastrophic to happen with the running. When I travel to a different state with this thing and go riding, I want to just be able to ride and get ahead of things, try getting as much fixing out of the way as possible here so I can do less wrenching at events or at rides, because I hate wrenching when I'm supposed to be riding. So that's why I take vacation and go up north on the weekends, is to ride, not to sit there and fix for 3 hours on Sunday morning or Saturday morning after you broke something Friday night. That could have been prevented by doing a little bit of extracurricular activities in the garage. Sometimes stuff that may not exactly have to be done. But so yeah, thanks for watching. And anybody that's in Wisconsin, have a good deer hunt. That's coming up here next weekend. So thank you.